Pleasant good evening to everyone. My name is Jeremiah. This evening, I want to present to you the importance of an underground system and why I think we should adopt an underground line construction system. Firstly, I will show you the environmental benefits in an underground system, how reliable such system can be to us. At the end of my presentation, I will entertain at least 2 questions from you. An underground system is very important for our line construction system. In terms of cost, it can be reduced. I'm sure many of you, during the passage of Hurricane Ivan in 2004, you were saddened in your heart when you have seen the pole-mounted transformers, the line, the wooden poles, all those overhead things that were struck down by the hurricane. Many electric poles were shattered on the ground, and we have seen the best way that those things could have been avoided if our system was an underground construction. I am absolutely to show that during those processes, many of you experienced some discomfort. The candles, the lamps, the gasoline, the generators, all those things that you had to get in order to alleviate those inconveniences. Those things was on demand. Apart from that, the cost that involved to restore our system, which was the overhead system, it cost the company $17.4 million to restore the overhead line system. Today, I will let you understand that in the underground system, there are many countries that are adopting such system. In the United States, we have such places as California, Manhattan, New York. Most of the system, all of the system are underground. In the Caribbean, we have Antigua, we have St. Vincent, and in our own island, some parts of our island in the capital area and one of our main universities, they have an underground system. Now, in the underground system, you have less power outages, better landscaping for your homes, less effect from lightning, less worries regarding tree trimming, less encounter with live wires that you are exposed to, less damages from the wind and other issues like kite flying and those things, less vehicular accident to our poles. Now, what is important, when you have less power outage, because you have less effect of the wind and lightning and those other things, then you will have a more sustainable source of power and less interruption. The environment will become more favorable. The tall, ugly pole in front of your home, in your backyard, they will no longer exist. The hanging wire that may pose some obstruction in construction, those things will no longer be there. You can have, in the underground system, the cables are properly buried, laid out in your yard, and you cannot see those things. You create a good aesthetic to your property. Now, the St. George's University, they have an underground system, and this underground service is very reliable to the university. What is important to the underground system in the university is that less interruption with reliability. Imagine students are studying, you cannot afford to have interruption of power because you will lose revenue. The underground system provides for less interruption. You are less vulnerable to damages. Reliability must come with a cost. Yes, it's true. Therefore, capital investment in the underground system, while the rate may increase in the initial stage, but in the long run, you have a better advantage with the underground system. In some areas where a person vandalizes or overhead lines or a transformer or poles, those acts of vandalism is less in the underground system, as those things are not exposed to person. Today we have explored and established the environmental benefit of such system with the installation of the underground lines in our company. In addition, I have shown you the reliable source of power that you can have in the underground system. I have finally also explained to you the reduction of cost in the underground system. And you can see, as I said earlier, the St. George's University is a typical example of our underground system and how reliable it is. Therefore, when you turn on your light, a switch, or anything, remember the most cost-effective and the best system that we need to go into is the underground system. Any question?
Yes, I have one question, Mr. Jeremiah. In terms as it relates to the cost of constructing an underground system, I find personally the initial cost would be pretty expensive in constructing an underground system. What say you?
Yes, while the initial cost may seem costly, but the long-term effect, because you have less maintenance to do with the underground system, it will work out to be less in the long run with the underground system.
Okay, thank you.
In a consumer's point of view, as a consumer, which is the best cables to use, the XLP or the PVC for underground systems?
The PVC cable is the best cable to use for the underground system. Less damages to the insulation. The XLP is more exposed to damages when used. So the PVC cable can use, it is more effective. So I think that, as I said to you earlier on, underground system is the way we should go in our line construction. I want to thank you very much, and I appreciate your presence in being here with us.